So last night I had a lucid dream which I didn't have much control over. It started like across the street from the house I grew up in. So kind of across the street from my old house, not exactly, but close to there. There was a church that we used to go to. So this dream started like in the street in front of that church, and it was pitch black. Uh, and there was a portable outside of that church where the youth group used to, you know, do their thing. Uh, and there were kids inside there, and they saw that I was outside, and I guess they were scared of me, and so they kind of told me to get out of here. So I ran, and I don't remember at what point I became lucid in this dream, but I think I I think I was already lucid at this point. So I ran and I hid in the corner, in the dark corner behind the church. The whole place was dark in this dream. It was just completely black, but I hid there for some reason. Uh, and I mentioned how I didn't have much control over this dream. When that happens, I also my logic is not very sound. It's very dreamlike. Like I start, having the logic of a person who's dreaming and not even lucid. But yeah, decided to hide in that corner, and and it went from the dream being figuratively pitch black to being literally pitch black, and now I just couldn't see a thing. So I lifted up a blindfold from over my eyes, and it took me a minute to be able to see after that, as if my eyes were adjusting to the dark, even though I was already in the dark. But after a while, I could see again, and I wanted to get away from this church. I don't know. I guess I have the logic of a dream vampire in this dream, but I wanted to get away. And so I was thinking of running just across the street, but that kind of patch of street that I had to cross, there was a lamp. What do you call it? A street light shining on that patch of street. So I wanted to just run past it quick enough that they wouldn't see me. Because again, you know, it doesn't occur to me that they're not real people. So yeah, I do that. And this thing happens that used to happen a lot to me in lucid dreams, where I'm running, but there's like a force pulling me back from the direction where I'm trying to run. I feel like this is a common thing in regular dreams too. It used to be pretty common in all my dreams. So yeah, I'm trying to get out of the lighted area of the street, but it's like I'm being sucked into it. So what I do is I do this thing that I used to do when I was having trouble flying, which is I pointed in the direction that I wanted to go and kind of just visualized what it would look like if I was actually going in that direction. And it worked. I was going in that direction now, but really slowly. And and I get to just a dark street outside of the lighted area of the street, and then the dream changes. And now I'm in a parking garage. It's daytime now, and there's someone to my left, and I want to open this door. I don't even know if I'm still lucid at this point, but I wake up very soon after that anyways. So yeah, I don't think I've had a lucid dream with this bad control. How do you say that? I don't think I've had, well, you know what I'm trying to say, since the whole time that I've been lucid dreaming again, so like these past few weeks. And there were three reasons that I thought might have been the cause. So what I've been doing lately is doing 2 meditation sessions a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And yesterday I completely forgot my afternoon one, so it could be that. Also, another thing I've been doing every day is drinking about half a can of Monster Ultra, which is a less bad for you version of Monster. And yesterday I only had like a really small amount, like maybe an eighth of a can. So could be that as well. It would make sense that having some caffeine the day prior would help you be lucid, because when you're lucid, it's your mind is working a little bit more like it would when you're awake, right? That's the kind of pseudoscientific logic that that applies in a field where science is not a thing. So it could have been that. And the other thing I was thinking was that maybe it's because I took too long to fall asleep again after the wake back to bed, but I don't think that's it, because I feel like I've taken a long time to go back to sleep before and still had a pretty well-controlled lucid dream. Yeah, so what was the other thing I wanted to mention? It's a good thing we have little handheld computers now where we can just write stuff down. I could use a book, like a notebook, but this is more fun. Let's see, forgot about the meditation. Oh yeah, so new things that I've been trying, because it had been like a week since that I had not had a lucid dream. Again, I know that happened recently as well. But this lucid dream that I had last night was the first one that I had in about a week. And so I started trying new things again, because I had been doing everything right, like pretty much every one of those nights, but still hadn't had a lucid dream. So one thing I tried was having blueberries both in the morning and at night before I go to bed, which is what I used to do. So I thought that was a pretty good candidate. What was the other thing? Yeah, I started dream journaling in much more detail, because I had gotten used to waking up and only writing like one sentence worth of a dream that I could recall. Because for the past like a couple years at least, I wasn't even trying to have lucid dreams, so I was putting just minimal effort into my dream journal. So yeah, another thing I started trying to do was dream journaling in much more detail. So now I'm dream journaling for at least 5 minutes after I wake up. So I set a timer for 5 minutes and I just type out anything I can remember. And it's much more efficient to type, because that's a lot faster than writing with your hand. So yeah, did that. I've been doing that for the past few days. And another new thing I've been doing was just taking way more detailed notes of what I've been doing throughout the day. So I'll pull them up real quick and just give you an overview. So for the past few days, I've been writing down how much caffeine I'm having that day. As far as my meditations, I've been writing down how good has my concentration been out of 10. So like out of 5. Just rating my level of concentration. I've been writing down everything that I've been eating throughout the day, because I do think that has an effect. And that's pretty much it. And just today I started writing down how often am I reality checking and what specific reality checks am I doing. I used to do the pinching your nose and trying to breathe through it, but that feels like it's gonna have a bad effect over time. Like, I don't know. If the muscle that I'm doing to do that gets too strong, I don't want to like accidentally collapse my trachea or something, or something weird like that. So now I'm just doing looking at the clock and seeing if the clock works, essentially, or if the numbers are changing too fast. And also sometimes doing the hand reality checks, just looking at my hand and seeing if it's a normal hand, or if it has 7 fingers, or if it's a monkey's hand or something. So yeah, I've been doing that. And also, the thing that I think did the trick that made me have a lucid dream last night was I did wake back to bed again, but I did it for a longer time, and I had the lights on while I was doing it. I don't remember the exact science behind this, but something about the light hitting your eyes that turns the melatonin in your system into serotonin, and that wakes you up. So I did that, and I think that definitely helped. It used to be that just waking up and not needing to turn on the lights helped me have a lucid dream, but I think it had been so long since I had intentionally tried to lucid dream that all I had to do was be up, and that was the excitement of knowing that I'm about to try to have a lucid dream would wake me up more. But now that it's gotten more mundane, I think turning the lights on is definitely a big help. So it's pretty much it. 11 minutes, not too long, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching.